Hi, in this video I am going to show you the interface inside the design file. And so we create our design file and see what we have here. First, Figma gives you hints, and if there are no hints, go where the question mark is and select Reset Onboarding. And it starts to show and visualize some of its features. We'll go through them quickly now because we are going to see that ourselves. All Figma interface is divided into three parts. There is the top toolbar, and the left side are the layer bar, assets and pages. And on the right side we have the properties panel of all objects. There is nothing here now because nothing is selected. The only thing we can do is adjust the background of the current page. It's like this. Let's see what we have on the left panel. Here we have a panel layers, which will list all our layers. The assets tab, it will display all our created components and libraries. And here are pages. Now we see that we have one page. By default, Figma minimizes pages, and to see our pages you need to click here on the arrow. You can create pages like this by click plus. Okay, now we have enough one page. Let's remove the unnecessary. Now let's take a look at the top toolbar. We are now inside the design file. Clicking on the icon house, we return to the main interface of Figma. In the previous video, we already got acquainted with this interface. If you have not watched it yet, I recommend it to watch this video. Clicking on the icon globe takes us to Explore Community, and so we go back to design file by clicking on it. And if we click on this one plus, we can create a new design file or new Figma gem file, or search our file from our recent files. And this arrow with the drop down list is very useful if you want, for example, open a new Figma window, either create a new file or use shortcut. This is the same as what we pressed plus. To open the main interface of Figma, you can shortcut the same way we pressed the icon house. If you want to close the Figma program, click Close Window or simply click the cross. To close the design file, which is open, now remember the keyboard shortcuts. And a very useful hotkey is often helpful. Reopen a file when you accidentally close a file you were working in before. Let's create new file, then close it, and then use hotkey or reopen a file. This will display a list of your recently closed tabs. Here you can view your plugins and open them, and we will talk about it in the next video. Very useful tab with interface scale. If you want to increase or decrease the Figma's interface, just remember this tab or these hotkeys combinations. Here in Preferences you can change color space. The default setting is standard sRGB. I work in sRGB. These are the standard colors that display well on electronic, for example, screens, monitors, websites, presentations, and other. Here is a tab Help, where you can find the help page and other tutorials from Figma. Also, you can find it in here. If click the question mark, it is the same. Find out information about Figma. Since this is a browser-based program, it is frequently updated. You can check for new updates here and update them if necessary. And the exit from the program. And here is our workspace. This is where we will make all our design creations. And right away I adjust you to memorize hotkeys. Believe me, they will help you a lot and speed up your work. For example, keyboard shortcuts switch on and switch off the rules. Then I press left mouse key and pull out our rules horizontally and vertically. We can remove the lines back by moving them back to their place or click again hotkeys. Okay, now let's move on the Tools tab. All the tools you will be using to create your artwork are here. In the next video, we will look at each of these tools in more detail. Now I will just show you what's here and where it is. Here we have main menu of the Figma program, Move tools, Region tools, Shape tools, Creation tools, Text, Resources. Here you will see and find your components, plugins, widgets, and tool. But better just press the space bar. Add comments. It gives feedback, ask a question or just leave a note of appreciation. Click anywhere in the file to leave. In the middle of this panel you can change the name of your file. For example, to my first design file. My first design file. Okay. By opening the arrow to the bottom, we can see. Just remember it for now. Later we will see how it works. Here is our version history. Export your file, create, duplicate this file, rename, move to project, add to favorite. You can see it already here. And so remove from your favorites and delete your file. Here we see where our files is located, drafts. In the previous video we already figured out the difference between drafts and team project. If you have not seen it, please watch the Figma's interface video. Here you see your avatar, but if you work in a team, there will be more than one. The quantity of how many people are currently in file. Hover over your avatar in the top toolbar of a Figma gem or Figma design file. Click Spotlight Me. At this point, everyone currently viewing the file will be notified you would like them to follow you. They have a few seconds to ignore your request before begin show your view of the file. Once you are in the spotlight, you will see how many people in the file are following you and your avatar will have a dashed border. Share allows you to make a copy link here and share it with the developer, for example, or specify his email here and invite with the rights, for example, can view or can edit. This triangle allows you to view your previously created works in presentation mode. Let me show you what it looks like. I will create a rough sketch in the meantime, for example, something like this. Now click here and look at your slides. Let's close this and go back to your file. And here we have zoom size and other settings. Okay, here we are getting acquainted with interface inside the new design file. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video lesson. See you guys!